Yo, welcome to another episode of the Crims podcast. It's me, Nats. You got Jabril, Angelo, and we're turning back to the podcast.
Come on.
CFCRealistBlue.
Come on.
He's here again. Chelsea, he's feeling good, of course. 2 wins. I know for his came here in a robe the last time, so it's a long thing. But before we get to all of that nonsense about Chelsea,
Shut up, bro.
it's been a long week, a week of non-competitive football in my eyes anyway, with the international break. And England obviously played Italy yesterday, and they won 3-1. It was boring. I didn't really watch the game. I watched the highlights. I'll be real to you. I didn't want to watch the game. And obviously
Saka
Portugal.
wasn't playing, I'm not trying to watch it.
Exactly. My star boy's not there, so I didn't need to see all of that. But I heard Bellingham on the highlights. It looked like Bellingham was going crazy. So obviously they're there. Obviously it's been for Angelo. Portugal obviously have been smashing it in their group. Like, he's been seeing 7s, 6s, 5s. Like, Ronaldo's going braces here, there, everywhere.
Lithuania, man.
It's been
the Luxembourgs, the
Luxembourg,
Lithuanians, the Slovakia.
all of those guys getting work. Like, they're getting work. I've seen Bruno stats or something like he's got seven goals, 7 assists or something like that.
They got plus 30 goal difference in their group,
right
fam.
now.
Plus
Yeah.
30.
It's nasty.
Only conceded 2 goals in 8 games.
2 goals in 8 games, bro. That's just warm up, bro. They might as well just bring out the young ones.
One thing I will say though, because we were talking about this and we were saying that Roberto Martinez and Northgate are basically like just comparing crap with crap.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I can't lie to you, I haven't seen Portugal play like this since I've started watching football. Like, actually playing from the back and having some kind of philosophy, because we would probably still be 8-0 with Santos, but we would have like a +5, +6 goal difference.
Yeah, it was more defensive.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be 30 goals in 8 games.
Yeah.
There's no way we would have that with this manager. So I like what I'm seeing, but again, the Luxembourgs, the Slovakias,
it's the quality, innit?
we'll see how we do. But really and truly, when I actually look at the whole teams, I'm not afraid of Italy. France is up there for sure, talent-wise, but I'm not necessarily afraid of France.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of Germany right now.
Yeah.
And then there's England. Who else? Belgium's done.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Portugal have a chance. They
Oh,
really
definitely.
do. They
Definitely
really
do.
like. This is the first time I can confidently say top 3,
Massive chance.
like actually in contention. But again, we'll see how we do.
Yeah,
Because
because you lot got a squad now.
yeah,
Like, I
depth,
think,
everything.
Yeah, over the last few years, especially with like even youngsters coming up. Like, I hated watching you lot. Like, because it was terrible, man.
Boring, man.
Just boring.
Boring.
It's horrible. Like, you can't have a midfield of just throwing out names, Bernardo, Bruno, and just Ruben Neves start for you lot.
No,
Probably not. It's probably like the João Palhinha.
The worst midfielder. We were talking about this. We said it so many times. Carvalho and Danilo.
Are they still starting for you lot?
No. But what we were seeing before, like,
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
such
bad.
a cancerous midfield.
Horrible.
Like,
Sounds
cancerous.
like an ultimate team thing. Like.
Yeah,
Starter squad.
Yeah.
literally.
Nah.
No, it was horrible. Whereas now I can see the youth. There's legs. Like Liao on the
Liao.
left excites me.
Yeah.
He excites me so much when I see him on the left, because we haven't had since Ronaldo. Basically, we haven't had like a proper left winger like that that is actually going to dribble and blow by you completely. So it's,
No,
it's
respect
exciting.
Nani, man.
Yeah, Nani as well.
Yeah, but it's like, so he was on the right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I
just
was
played
gonna say. Yeah,
Well,
he
no,
was-
I think Portugal and England are in very similar positions right now, where they've got a good mix of experience, young players with experience who are not at their prime yet, and you got the prime guys. Obviously, you got Ronaldo who's on the edge but still producing, and then 2 managers that are very underwhelming, but have enough to get something out of the squad. I think coming into the Euros, even throughout the World Cup, I think both England and Portugal should have been having real like belief that they could win.
100%.
But this Euros, for both Portugal and England, there's no excuse. I know France are France are a hard team, but you can't look at your squad and be like, oh yeah, we can't compete with them. Like,
I think
Not the quality that
Portugal.
they have.
Yeah, I think Portugal-England would be a very good game, and the reason why I say this is because England and Portugal are literally made up of players from the top 4 teams in the Premier League.
yeah.
And then
So
you
I
have,
think
like,
they
the odd
know
here
each
and there.
other inside out. Obviously, like, we don't have any Portuguese. Respect the legend Cedric Suarez.
Yeah. Can't forget about it.
Vieira.
Yeah, but
He won't get picked.
He won't get picked though. Yeah.
No.
He,
Nah,
You need to break-
23
you-
man squad. He might get picked.
He would need to be. He needs
he
to
would
break
need to have
in.
like a very strong
Yeah.
finish to the end.
You have to deep it. Like you have to think how many attacking midfielders are you gonna take?
Bruno.
You got Bruno, Bernardo already. Then
Time froze.
obviously, in terms of midfield, I guess attacking midfield. You don't have
No,
to
I
do
think
anything.
could.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
that's
could.
what I'm
Maybe,
saying. Like,
yeah,
because I'm
okay.
thinking strictly just that attacking
Attack,
midfield
yeah.
position.
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah.
not going to play him in centre mid
Yeah.
or any other position. He won't play him on the wing either.
No.
So I think
No,
he
yeah.
would. I think he would.
Yeah,
Like, he's
yeah,
got a strong
that makes
chance.
sense.
Okay,
Even if
fair
he
enough.
doesn't play, I think he'll be there.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
a shout out to
Yeah.
him. We'll take that. But yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like that game would be insane.
That game will be very good because
Insane.
we're talking
The matchups are
the
crazy.
matchups.
Yeah.
Leao against Walker.
Harry Kane
Harry Kane.
versus
Ruben
Diaz.
Diaz.
Ruben Diaz.
Who's your other centre back?
Pepe.
Pepe,
It's
yeah,
still Pepe.
yeah.
Pepe, yeah.
You know, he's
That,
gonna
how is he
kill
still
someone.
there at this time?
Hey, keep my star boy away from him. That would
Where's
be
your lot
insane.
centre backs coming through? I swear, where's it?
No, we have a young
Antonio
guy.
Silva
We
from
have-
And
Benfica,
Antonio
innit?
Silva, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Benfica legend on Football Manager 23.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That guy's a
that
wonder kid.
guy.
After one season, it's long.
Insane. He goes so good.
Insane.
But yeah, I think that'll be a very good game. But I think I think England will win it. I'm not confident because of Southgate, but I think the team is very well structured and very well built for international football. And I think even France, I can't lie, I don't really rate a lot of France's players. Obviously, they've got very good in terms of like Mbappe, Griezmann, Pogba's finished, Kante's finished. They've got
They got
Dembele.
Chouameni. They got Chouameni though.
Chouameni's
yeah, he's cold. Obviously,
Yeah,
Camavinga's come
Camavinga, yeah.
through.
You've got the
They've
Hernandez
a
as well.
plethora of
Hernandez,
centre
others.
backs. They've got Mike if he's not injured.
Is there right back right
Klaus, probably.
Klaus, yeah,
Klaus.
probably.
Or Malo
Klaus.
Gusto.
Yeah.
Shout out to my bro.
I thought that guy was Brazilian to this day.
It's,
But yeah, man, I think this is going to be a good Euros coming up.
yeah.
Exciting.
I would be mad disappointed if one of those two teams don't win it. I think I just don't think there's any excuse.
If I see Spain win that thing,
Yeah,
Don't
honestly, don't do that. Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do
Because
that.
I just don't think there's any excuse either manager can give for not getting to the final at very least. When I look at their teams, and like you have guys that are either winners, like you have multiple players in the England team that are treble winners.
Yeah.
Then you got the
So I'm
Sakas.
saying the Portuguese
Yeah, and then
got the Man City Portuguese.
yeah.
Have won as well.
it's like you got multiple treble winners, you got multiple winners, you got guys at Madrid, you
French
got guys
players
at
that play
Barca,
for
you got
Madrid,
like you
yeah,
got
yeah,
guys
yeah.
at the top level.
Yeah.
Who, if you were looking across the road, you'd be like, and you gave me a 10 list.
Yeah,
a lot of them will come from England and Portugal type thing.
Yeah, right now it's true.
Yeah, so it's
actually,
like there's no excuse other than France. There shouldn't be any competitors. Germany aren't doing it. Their team ain't as strong. Spain don't have a striker, and they don't have the midfielders of the Iniestas and the Fabregas and Xavis where they're gonna bop you off the pitch.
Morata's starting for you up front.
Yeah, at this time in 2024, he can't be doing that.
2024.
Man. Can't be doing that. So I don't even
That
want to
guy's
hear all of
a
that.
money laundering scheme.
No, he has to be.
Morata,
Yeah,
he has
yeah,
to be.
100%.
Crazy.
amount of
How he's
money
been
he's
playing
had.
at this top level.
Horrible.
So I would be very disappointed if
But yeah,
either of them don't win.
especially England, because Drew say Bellingham right now is probably, I'd say he's like the best player in the world right now due to his
Form-wise.
consistency.
yeah.
Like right now, like even if you saw the game yesterday, the first like Rashford's goal, like Bellingham won the
Was
ball
in.
back, and then he led the ball, got the assist for Rashford's goal. But without Bellingham, it's over.
Oh, because he like lofted the ball over.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put it back in. Yeah.
Like,
It was insane.
Crazy,
bro.
man.
And on top of that, it's like the energy he's getting. Not only is he doing it for England, he's doing it at Real Madrid, and basically
Real
the
Madrid.
best team,
Runs.
the best team in the world.
That role is
He's on a
insane.
crazy high right now.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is. Like
Yeah.
there's
The
nothing
over's coming
stopping
now.
him.
Like
yeah.
his momentum will help England get over there.
I'm not gonna
Oh.
lie, he's
Will
laid
get
the
help England get
foundations
over
there
the edge.
for the 2024 Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, as in the
Yeah.
form that he's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in if there's a front runner,
Euros and Champions
If he picks
League,
up a
wins
Champions League,
or Euro.
A Euro,
and you know he's gonna be one of the main guys.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think he's got a good chance.
It's
20
They might
years
just
old
give it
as
to
well.
Messi again.
Bro,
Oh days. That's a good segue.
looks like someone. Looks like he's got something to get off his chest. The Portuguese shock.
No, like when we've spoken about it, I've said Messi is the GOAT. I've said he's the greatest player, but he's not the Ballon d'Or winner for last year. And no one can tell me differently. If you put sentimentality aside, my friend, because I know this is probably the biggest Messi lover here, I would say it's between you two.
Yeah,
I don't know
love
how
him.
much you love Messi. I know you prefer him, but I don't know how much you actually love him. But
That's a good point. I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
you know. I think he's the greatest ever.
Yeah,
but I just don't like the way people act like if I was to ask someone, oh, what's your top thing? They will say Messi and then Pele, Maradona, then Ronaldo. I'm like, no, I don't think you can do that because the achievements that Ronaldo has is more. Obviously, he hasn't won a World Cup, but it's more than Pele and Maradona. So for you to now put him fourth when he's been battling with Messi for the last decade, that's disrespectful.
And I'll be real, if you're under 35 and you're saying Pele and Maradona,
doesn't make any sense.
You deserve a slap.
Yeah. My dad didn't even watch Pele and Maradona. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah.
But yeah, Ballon d'Or, because we had that discussion with Raf in the group chat, and he was saying that Messi has actually been the best player, so he should win it every year. No, the Ballon d'Or isn't. It's a yearly award for the season that has just gone past. That's what the Ballon d'Or is. If we had to give it to Messi, fine, he would probably technically have more because he has been the best player. I get where he's coming from, but it's a season award. If Messi doesn't win a trophy, you can't give him the Ballon d'Or. That doesn't make sense. Someone has better stats than him, you give it to the other person. That's what happened in 2014 with Ronaldo. Or was it 2013, when he didn't win and Ribery was meant to be 2013, He had better stats than both of them combined. But again,
even Neuer, was that the year he was on the podium as well?
Neuer had the chance.
There was another year.
That was the year after.
Year after he got robbed as well.
And it's just stuff like that. And for me, seeing Haaland's getting, how many goals he get? All comps, like 50 plus, 60, like whatever it was.
Yeah.
He's
like
won the
53,
treble.
52.
He won every trophy possible. And he was the best player on the best team. He's the Ballon d'Or winner. That's what the Ballon d'Or means to me. I'm not disputing what Messi did in the World Cup, even though for me, I don't think that was the greatest performance in the World Cup I've ever seen, personally. I don't think it was. I think he did better in 2014, if I'm being honest, than he did in this World Cup that just went by. But
I think the roles were different. I think
definitely, yeah.
I think that I agree with you, and I hate that history actually backs up the fact that World Cup years are so important, because when I was thinking about it, I was like, no, it's never been like that. And then I went back and I looked at the Ballon d'Or winners. Cannavaro won the 2006 Ballon d'Or for winning it. Was not the best player that year.
No,
definitely not.
Same with R9.
Yeah,
because he was injured. He just came back for the World Cup, won the Ballon d'Or.
I'll make an exception for R9 though.
Yeah,
if he's healthy, he's the best player in the world. Like Cannavaro, come on.
And the thing that really pisses me off with the debate is that they're like, but Messi won it. It's a World Cup year, and he won it. But the reason why I'll be like, okay, it would be more of a fair argument if Haaland had scored all those goals and won nothing.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like,
then
all right.
Then I think it's easy for Messi.
Then it's easy for Messi. The guy scored a ridiculous amount of goals and won a treble.
Broke records.
Broke records.
Broke records. Like we're talking about a treble winner that scored an insane amount of goals that we don't really see except from Messi and Ronaldo in like the last few years. Obviously, you have like a Lewandowski year or Harry Kane year where they score a buttload of goals, but he's done it while winning the treble. That's also the reason why I feel like Lewandowski needs to be reimbursed for that Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Yeah, no, he mocked it. Man said cancelled.
Yeah,
Pain.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, obviously for this one, obviously I love Messi, and the fact that if he does get the 8th one, then that's just more things for me to say. But to say that does he deserve it more than Haaland? Nah, because Haaland is the reason why City have everything that they have. Numerous amount of years they're considered the best team in the world. It doesn't matter who they play against in the Champions League, they're meant to go all the way. They've come close a lot of times, but he is that person that pushed them over the edge. Like, my man scored literally 35 goals in the Premier League, got 15 goals in the Champions League. Like, what more do you want, or what more do you have to do? Like, Messi did have a good season compared to the previous one. He won the World Cup, but the impact of Haaland throughout the whole season weighs more, innit? So Haaland does deserve to win the Ballon d'Or, but we've already seen from when Modric can win it.
Yeah.
Ronaldo was robbed that year.
Can we really?
Was it Ronaldo?
It was.
Ronaldo
Can we
was
really
robbed,
be surprised?
I think because he left that year, he went to Juventus.
Juventus.
I think the politics. So
politics.
we have to give it to
because he would
Madrid
be
player.
receiving it as a Juventus player. Yeah, so I get it. But you tweeted it about the Spain. How can Spain go on that kind of run and not a single year Euros, World Cup, Euros?
Yeah,
there isn't a single.
That's what I'm
Spanish
saying.
player
I feel
that
like
wins it.
and
who won it those years?
Messi. Like, they changed the rules, and I don't like it. It's like, okay, are we doing this by the best player, the most impactful player? in these teams that wins the World Cup, because if that's the case, then it should be Xavi and Iniesta should have won.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, okay, now Messi scored a boatload of goals. Disappointed with where did Argentina finish in 2010 World Cup? I want to say quarter.
I think the quarterfinals or something like that.
Disappointed. That same year, 2010. Actually, no, that wasn't their treble winning year. It was 2009.
2009.
10.
Yeah.
Xavi and Iniesta should, at least one of them, have a Ballon d'Or. Iniesta scored the winning goal in a World Cup final, won a treble that year. He should have a Ballon d'Or.
I
can't believe he...
Was it the year before?
It was 08 or 09.
Yeah, like, okay, fair enough. But I just feel like they've bended and changed the rules a little bit, and it's like, I don't know, to the point where I don't even know what to believe anymore.
I always thought like the Ballon d'Or was you are the best player. Yeah. But I think the problem with the Messi and Ronaldo years is that obviously those two were clearly the best players in the world. Yeah. But because they were scoring an obscene amount of goals each year, it was like, how can I give it to anyone else? Like, how can I, when each guy's banging 50 after year after year after year, and then they're winning? It's like, Xavi and Iniesta, you're hard, but if Messi wasn't in your Barcelona team, like, do you get the trophies?
Yes, they
do.
I
understood.
Yes, they do.
I understood that.
If you know Pep, he's getting those trophies.
I don't think Pep. I don't think they do a treble. I don't think they go. Way. I don't think they have the dominance.
If you say they don't win the 6 trophies, fair enough. But
I think you could win a league.
I think they can get the league or Champions League.
Yeah,
maybe they don't get Copa del Rey or something like that. But I think they could
win the league
without Messi.
I think they could win a league without Messi. Yeah, because you have good enough players that could score.
Then
goals.
I would have to be like, okay, like who's replacing him? Because back in the day, we're talking about Ibrahim, Afellay.
What's it? The 08-09 season. Etu was the top goal scorer that year. It was they had Etu, they had Henry. Obviously, they didn't have Messi. Messi wasn't the primary goal scorer at that point, but his impact was very clear.
Yeah,
it was the beginning of him becoming that guy. But I just think that they messed it up because of the amount of goals. It became who's getting the most goals. Because if we're talking about best player and most success, Ribery should have got one. As you said,
Ribery should have got one. Neuer should have got one.
I think Van Dijk should have won it that year.
Van Dijk could have got one.
Van Dijk is probably my one from the last few years that I'm like, he should have won that.
Yeah.
But I think voters are cheeky for that though, because the amount of votes that they gave to Mane and Salah when they weren't even top 3, I think it's cheeky. They should have just given those votes to Van Dijk.
Yeah,
they should have just voted for him.
Yeah,
because he wasn't even that far. He was like 635 and literally like, and that's stupid to me, because Mane was like 7th or something or 6th. So I was like, what's the point then? Why does he get votes when Van Dijk is clearly in the top 3?
Yeah,
and as a Liverpool player, like
and that's exactly the point. Like
that's crazy.
They don't have a clear definition of how they do it, or Messi, Ronaldo maybe changed it, because as you said previously, you had the kind of Varels, the Nedveds, the Ronaldos, Henry could have had one. Ronaldinho, you had players different types of players. Kaka. But once Messi and Ronaldo done it, it changed to who gets the most goals. Because me personally, I don't think Haaland's even top 3 players in the world, in my opinion. But I think he's an insane striker. He's an insane goal scorer. I think it would be less of a robbery if they gave it to another City player than if they give it to Messi. I feel like if they gave it to De Bruyne, I wouldn't be mad. I feel that's a more of a respect. Understanding of like,
if you're saying better player,
if you're talking about better player, I'd understand if you gave it to De Bruyne, because he was important.
The record, didn't he? Was that last year or the year before?
He was close to the record in the league this year. I think he had like 17 assists this year and probably like 10 goals all comps, and he was important to that success.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like everyone's shouting, like Haaland or Messi. I'm like, give it to De Bruyne.
Yeah, like if you're gonna give it to someone else, give it to another City player. I think at least someone that I feel like you can argue is a better player, but. Yeah, as in by how they've done it over the past decade, you can't not give it to Haaland. It doesn't make any sense. Like 53 goals and a treble.
I don't understand the weighting of the World Cup. What is it? If you get to the finals, it's what, 8 games, 7 games?
7.
Yeah, 7 games.
7.
Hey man,
I think that's
so unfair.
Obviously, it's the biggest trophy in the world. Once the
for
World
national
Cup,
teams.
Yeah, no, but obviously when it comes to World Cup, that amasses more coverage.
Of course, like that in any sort of like nation type of tournament. When you look at Olympics, for example, Olympics are going to get crazy views compared to Champions League, because you've got entire countries watching it. So that makes sense. But to put the weighting of an entire season at the same level of a 7-game tournament that lasts 3.5 weeks, I don't think that's fair. It's just not fair at
the
all.
period of time doesn't make it fair, not at all, innit?
I'm not gonna lie. If Mbappe did come back and won that,
That he would have secured his Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Like type
Easy.
of like
Give him
that's
the Ballon
that's the
d'Or.
power it has, isn't it? Like the World
Like,
Cup has that
The World
power.
Cup is the holy
Sorry,
grail.
Mbappe was
Yeah.
insane. That's probably one of the best performances I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was
100%.
insane.
Right.
I can't even like as a Messi fan, I was scared, bro. I was scared.
I'm not gonna
They were
lie.
doing
I
3
was-
3
I
wanted
bro,
Mbappe
we were
to win
2-2
it.
in
But
2
when
minutes. I couldn't
when
believe
it
it.
when it was there and
What?
he had the ball and what's it like?
Yeah, by the corner.
by the corner and
Yeah.
he just skips.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
thinking, fam, there's no way this man's gonna do this.
I
Bro.
just remembered I
Bro.
was watching it at his house and that
Bro.
2-0 was like, it's done, man. It's done. That's what he said.
Mbappe's
Yeah.
bang, bang.
Mbappe was off.
He was a
He
man on
needs
the
to be
mission.
drug tested.
When they said
Yeah.
when I heard it was
One of those
2-2, and I said, "No,
performances.
you're capping, bro. It couldn't be 2-2 in like 2 minutes.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
non-existent for like the whole time."
He didn't do anything the
As soon as
whole
Cam-
game.
fam,
Yeah.
Cam
and then it was like the
Vinga
70th
came on.
minute. He was alright, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Fam, I
Just
feel like
switched it on. I was like,
Camavinga came on. He helped that game as well.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of
Yeah.
people are saying. If Camavinga started that game,
Could have been
Yeah.
different.
would have been
That's
very
true.
different.
Mm.
But
That's true.
because he changed everything.
Deschamps is
but
another
yeah.
bum.
have you seen that video of Camavinga? I know this is slightly off topic, but like how versatile and like how actually good. Like we watched that video at his house, and it's just like for his age, the positions he's played, his efficiency in the positions, like you're looking at basically like a Hullet regen.
It's insane.
Oh yeah,
to a very high degree as well. Like probably going to be better than him,
Yeah,
even just because
possible,
of the
yeah.
modern game and all of that. That's like I haven't given him that much attention.
Bro,
if I'm
World
honest.
Cup finalists, Champions League winner, La
That's
Liga
a
winner.
crazy shout.
No, but that's not. I'm just reciting what the video said.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
reciting what the
okay.
video
Yeah.
said. That's
Because
the
we're
video.
talking about a Ballon d'Or winner here.
Yeah,
so-
but I mean, like, I think Camavinga has that potential. I think if he can play a good position and he's a vital piece to a team, maybe Ballon d'Or's a
yeah, I think that's a bit of
maybe
a
Ballon
like a
d'Or's
little
stretch,
bit.
yeah, now
that's
that I'm
a
deep.
It
bit-
depends
It
on
just
where
depends.
he
Yeah.
where he settles.
Maybe just on the pitch from versatility standpoint, you can speak because
Because he plays further forward than Tushimeni. So if we're talking about him getting goals and assists to his game,
You have
Yeah.
to.
there's
That's
more of a chance.
the whole debate about
And
Ballon
he's
d'Or
at the perfect club and nation
for it.
yeah.
for trophies. So, I mean, you never know. He could have a breakout year like a Yaya and win a Champions League
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
a World Cup and then
That's
he's won
what
a
he
Ballon
needs.
d'Or. That's all
Yeah.
it takes.
It's true.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, Madrid. You know you got the politics on your side. as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
so-
Exactly.
Frontier- Easy.
It's serious.
Okay,
Yeah.
just to close off, who do you think should win Ballon d'Or?
Haaland.
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 Yeah.
Alright, cool. Fair.
Yeah. It's fair for him, man. He has to take it, man.
Yeah.
So only
You know, them
right.
Messi fanboys from India are gonna get upset. but
Yeah, let them be
it's-
upset,
it's-
man. What's that guy, that European lad on Twitter?
He loves
But-
Messi.
Yeah.
God, no, he's glazing him, man.
Bro,
Crazy
crazy.
riding.
My God.
It's crazy.
He's the
man.
goat, innit?
It's
So
crazy.
Yeah, he is. But there have to be some sort of understanding, you know, like
Yeah, it's true.
an awareness and reality that
Of
has
course.
to kick in. You get what I mean? But some people will do anything to argue for their goats.
of course, if there's room for it.
exactly. And speaking of doing anything for argument's sake, Chelsea and Arsenal,
What,
Jazz is the
transition?
main guy when it comes to anything that he can hold on to
Yeah, when it comes to Chelsea.
to give himself confidence for his Chelsea team.
Yeah.
He will tell you that every time Madrid scored a goal, we've won the game.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
if he scores, we're gonna win.
We call him
Them
Mr.
Peter Drury
Prophecy,
type
man.
stats.
Come on, bro.
The most random stats.
The last
Bro.
time the weather was this cold and this and that, fam.
Or that one stat we haven't lost. Like if it's a night game, we haven't even lost this season.
See,
So
there
I
you
mean-
go. There you
Arsenal
go.
game.
It's 5 o'clock.
5:30. If it was
Yeah,
8,
That's
5:30,
night
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's
that's
not.
night
It's
time
not
in
like
London,
that.
man. I was leaving work. It was dark outside.
Yeah.
That's gonna count.
Yeah.
So that's it. There it is. There it is. It's already got
3-point
one.
bridge.
It even take him long.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
no, it has been. It has been. The last 3 games, he won there, bro.
That's Eddie's Garden, man.
Yeah, it's
3-point
been
bridge,
tough,
that's
man.
crazy.
Like it's actually been tough.
Not my
for you lot,
club.
Bill.
It's drawing, man. I'll be real with you, man. It's so annoying.
So I think you've only scored 2 goals against us in the last 3 Stamford Bridge games.
I saw them.
Maybe
I saw
so.
Twitter.
Yeah,
No, it's free.
like Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, you beat us 4-2 and 3-1 last season, innit?
No, 3-1 was at home at Emirates. 1-0
Yes.
we beat you 1-0 at
Yeah.
Stamford,
Stamford
Bridge.
Bridge.
And then the one before was 1-0 when Jorginho was playing for Arsenal already.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Really
played,
for Arsenal,
he played for Arsenal already.
Yeah.
Set up and Smith Rowe
Oh,
scored.
fair
innit?
enough. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like I feel
Yeah.
good coming. I feel like this is the best Chelsea I've felt coming into this game, because last season it was like, you lot aren't winning. There's just zero chance because you lot are bad. You lot were bad. There was no threat. Here, I feel like you lot are more confident.
Yeah.
But the same feeling is that I just don't feel like you lot will take your chances. You lot could get chances, and we're not giving away a lot of chances. If we are on our A game, you're not getting chances off us giving things away. You would have to create, and I just don't see you lot breaking us down on a consistent basis.
At home, the Stamford Bridge fans aren't gonna let them sit back and counter.
You lot have to be
You
aggressive.
lot have to come and press, and if you lot come and press us, I'm telling you, if you lot come and press us, you lot getting killed.
You don't know, innit? You don't know, innit?
I'm telling you, lot getting killed.
You don't know. Obviously, you lot are going into it. You are the favourites, of course.
Of course, we have to be.
But I've known this numerous of times. My team is the favourites, still lost.
Yeah,
Guess what?
Football.
It can therefore happen, innit? So, but obviously, you guys are riding high. Not lost in the league this season. You finally beat Man City. So you're coming into this with all the confidence.
Suckers in that regeneration
Where
chamber.
obviously we're in a good run ourselves, but we need this game to kickstart this period because we're going into our toughest fixture period throughout this whole entire season.
I can't wait for this.
And I'll be real to you, even if we just get a point, I'll be real.
You take it.
You will take it.
No, I mean it makes sense against
We'll
you lot
take
now.
it.
It makes
But
sense.
But if we just get that W, fam, it'll make me just think of so many better things in the future, because for us to beat you lot at a point where we're not better than you lot right now, so that will be
One of
What
things can
did you
happen,
say?
though.
Can you say that again?
sure, bro.
It just sounded nice, isn't it? Like,
It's crazy because I'm even
one time.
I'm even at the point where I'm
One
like, I don't, Doctor Strange. I don't see a universe. I don't see a reality where they beat us. My only fear is Mudryk scoring.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to Madrid go.
But that's
Like,
what we
that would be
need. That's
annoying.
what, no, but that's what we need. He literally just scored the other day as well. He scored a banger yesterday.
Yeah, he scored a banger. Yeah.
Bro, his
multi
goal
tax,
was
but it was a banger.
I just can't let him score. And he's played. This will be his third game
Like-
against us, or second.
second.
Because he joined Jan.
Yeah.
joined
So this
Jan.
will be his second game against us, and I just can't let him score.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
don't
care if we win 5-1. I don't care if Thiago Silva scores a 40-yarder long shot. I don't want to see Mudryk score a tap-in. I don't want
Yeah.
him to
But that's what
score.
we
I don't want him to have a good game.
Mm.
I just want him to be crap.
He ain't. Fuck.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I feel like I'm not convinced. Like, I'm looking at their team and I'm just like, I'm not convinced you lot can hurt us. Like, I feel like if you lot win the game, we've done something
We've
stupid.
done something wrong.
But
And maybe
away
it
from
is.
home, we don't normally move stupid. Like, we move like more solid. At Emirates, when you got no Flanders forever, like they get excited,
They get relaxed.
You know what I mean? A bit shaky. But away from home, it's business.
Nah,
Gabriel
away they get Gabriel.
Saliba, you know what I mean? Them man out there ready. And then now we got Declan Rice as well. And then Partey's back. You got Martinelli back. Like, you don't might even not have Reece James playing. Like, I think midfield wise, it's like we can really. If we come out, I just feel like if we come out the first 10 minutes and we're just like, you
Like
lot,
last-
like
season.
last season,
Yeah.
and you just came out with
We
confidence.
just
and
couldn't finish.
But
Yeah,
I think it's
you
the
lot are gonna
battle of the
feel
midfield, though. But I think it is the battle of the midfield.
What's the
Everything's-
battle?
What's your midfield?
Obviously, Enzo, Caicedo, and obviously
Gallagher.
he's a runner. That's what
He's
he's
a
got
runner.
energy. But
Energy.
quality wise,
Like, you got a deep, like, obviously, Enzo and Caicedo, like, they are top players.
yeah.
So, like, you don't have Rice, you have Partey. Havertz is your weak link because he's most likely
Odegaard.
going to start.
I don't think
Wait,
he's.
my fault. Odegaard.
Yeah,
my
I don't think he starts
I don't
in
think
midfield
he'll
this
have
game.
that
Cool.
no.
None of the
I
big
think it'll
games.
be Rice. It will either be Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, or Rice, Partey, Odegaard.
Yeah.
And
Well,
either one, I'm happy.
If Havertz starts, he's starting up front.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a try and test it because in this season, even when we played against Liverpool, our other only big game this season, we played very well.
That's always you lot against Liverpool, though.
Them
Obviously,
games
no, I
always
don't,
work.
I don't,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
lot
know
always
if
do
it has.
decent
Yeah, it
against
has
Liverpool.
been.
And you know what it is? I feel like you lot haven't. Like, Liverpool was your big game that you played this season, but Liverpool don't have a DM.
That was a 0-0, wasn't it?
1-1.
1-1.
They don't have a DM in it. So like, there was nothing stopping you lot. But I'm saying, like, Declan Rice is on the form of his life right now at this club, bro. Like, it's crazy. I just don't see, and you lot don't have any clinical finish. You don't have anyone that scares me in front of goal. Like, if I see Sterling, Mudryk, Jackson 1-on-1, I'm not really like, oh. I'm thinking there's a big chance that you lot could miss, innit?
That's why I needed Kunku back. So
with
much.
Martinelli back now, and if Saka's playing as well, I just like we're going to get an opportunity. The only thing I feel like you have hope with is that we haven't clicked offensively yet, but we haven't also played. Our best front three hasn't played yet.
But our defense is always the strongest point in it.
Yeah.
So because at home, you know that of course, regardless of how good you are, to break us down, even at home, to score a lot of goals at home, it's not really something that always happens.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we literally have to take our chance, because you lot will have more of the ball, and with your high line, we got fast guys like Sterling or Mudryk. If Mudryk gets in behind, I swear.
I don't know. His touch will be horrible.
Nah, man. He's clicking, bro. He's
His
getting
touch-
into the game, bro.
Hey!
You can see it, bro. I swear down. Just give him a one-on-one.
Out of the games you've seen him play
Yeah.
this year, and he's saying he's on better form now, he's playing better. Like when you watch him, how many times does his touch correct? Like how many times is he actually taking the touch and it's like it's in front of him? Because every time I watch this guy play, his touch is he's like he's always chasing his touch.
Obviously, there'll be a point in every game where his touch might
Premier
not be
League
the
footballer.
best, but obviously he's a raw talent, and this season he started the most games, like consecutively 3 games in a row. That's the most, and he's been there since January. So it's like a lot of the times when he does come, he doesn't get many minutes. But now that he does, like I'm seeing him do more things. Obviously, his first touch is getting better, and then his vision's always been good. His pace is electric. All he needs to do is just, I feel like, he moves too fast. He just has to slow the game down, have the understanding, have the experience to know when. To know when to do these things, and then he will click. Because even goals like he scored against Malta, get goals like that, it's not someone that isn't going to be a good finisher, because he licked that goal from about 25 yards.
But I think it goes both ways though, because I remember it was one of the first couple of episodes he was saying he's only getting graveyard minutes, and yeah, to an extent that's true. But it's like, if you're that quick and you're meant to be this much of a talent, and you're coming in the last 10 to 15 minutes of a match where players are tired, and you're having no impact, that I feel like that says a lot about you as a player.
But yeah, you could have been. But then the first couple of years that Vinicius was at La Liga, a lesser league than the Premier League, and he wasn't doing anything until one season, everything just clicked. So let's be real, Vinicius was the thing, because they bought him 2017. They bought Hazard in 2019. They spent 100 million on a player that played the same position. Did they have the envision that Vinicius was going to be the starter? No, but eventually something happened. And obviously the thing for Chelsea right now is that we are planning for the future. The amount of young talents we are having right now, we never would have had this under Abramovich.
Do you see Real Madrid and Chelsea?
I was about to say,
do you see the difference in?
No, obviously it is different, because that is the best club in the world, most decorated team. So of course, but we are Chelsea. We are winners. We have been very successful. So at the end of the day, don't laugh, because we are the most successful, bro. We are the most successful.
If this was United, I would be allowed to get it. Or Bayern, we was like we are Chelsea.
We are winners.
We are winners, bro. Don't get twisted, bro. But obviously, it's we're spying for time, because we're going through a new
ownership, a new regime. That's what you have to say. New regime.
How long has he been in for? 2021?
Who?
Bowley.
No, I think it's about a year now.
It's just been over a year. He took over in
and how much has he spent?
$1 billion.
Yeah. Maybe less, maybe a little bit less, but near enough.
You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, it's crazy. As in, you're not on trying to do some fast track rebuild, and as you said, we won't know until a couple of years from now whether these players worked out or they don't. My bet is
it doesn't.
It's going to be tough for it to work out, because you need a lot of things to go right. And do you not have the capacity? I don't know.
Do they have the patience?
Like, are you gonna, if Mudryk hasn't, like, for example, if Mudryk, like right now, you're like, yeah, he's gonna take him time. Like you said, it took Vinicius 4 years before he really took off at Madrid. Do you give Mudryk 3-4 years to take off? Are you gonna have the patience if Mudryk every season's gonna be like Havertz? You lot 3 years for Havertz to get out.
No,
Havertz is crap.
Yeah,
He's crap.
Yeah, but obviously this the thing. Obviously, like right now, I feel like in the club there's a lot more patience, just in general, just due to new hierarchy. Because just going off last season was hell. Graham Potter, if Abramovich was in charge, he ain't lasting until when he lasted.
That
is 1,000%. And a lot of these players, like Abramovich, wouldn't have gone out and done the stuff that that these owners would have done in terms of like young talents and all of that. He never would have.
Mm-hmm.
So like the different approach it is, but it just if things get really, really, really bad, that's when things will change.
Yeah.
If it could get bad, they could firm it, but really, really bad, because Abramovich will hear bad, gone. You ain't having no bad.
Yeah.
So we will have the patience, I believe, to give enough players time. Hopefully, it doesn't take 3 or 4 years. But obviously, we're trying to build something, because in this day and age, you can't come into a league the same way Abramovich would have wanted in the first season. You're going to win the trophy. You're going to win the title. It doesn't work that way no more. It's a whole new approach.
It's different.
It's true.
Pep
Especially
Guardiola,
Guys like Brighton here.
Get me.
It's tough.
It's a tough league. Everyone is going for the juggernaut, and that's why the Premier League is the Super League, the biggest and best league in the world. That's why if you won a trophy, if you won a league in 2010 compared to winning it in 2020 or 21, 22, these later years, it's a completely different thing. You will feel so much more appreciative of this Premier League trophy based on the teams around you, because before you only had 2 or 3. Now you can legitimately say there could be 6 teams that could go into this Premier League.
That's probably why Liverpool love their one Prem so much, though.
Yeah, because it means so much. Especially it's a City era, and like you were able to get 99 points.
Yeah,
like I would be talking about all day too. Like, but before we make our score predictions, I want to, because those
the combined.
Yeah. Because I've been seeing it all over Twitter, innit? And I know obviously like Twitter's paying people now. Guys are trying to farm impressions and all of this stuff to get
Elon, you have blood in your hands.
Ruined it. But I've seen a lot of questionable combined XIs, innit?
Yeah.
Coming from Chelsea fans.
From Chelsea fans especially. So I just want to know, like, I don't need to know your combined XI, but I want to know how many Chelsea players do you think gets into combined XI?
Gets into a combined.
Can we just establish if players are healthy or
just
who's available?
This is healthy players.
Not
this
peak,
is,
none of that.
Like everyone's healthy.
The player who he is now.
Yeah, like they're ready. They're able to play. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So Reece James can't play, so he's not involved in this. That's what I mean.
No, I mean
that. He's available. Like, so every player in that squad is available.
But you have to take the good and the bad.
Yeah, like what's happened. So availability, everything that's like, but they're available to play. Like you can make a combined XI.
Go on.
How many Chelsea players do you think gets into this combined XI?
I think Reece James. I'm saying Sterling.
Okay.
Crazy. Go on.
I'm saying Enzo.
Crazy. Go on.
Still going.
Of course.
Where did you finish last season?
Obviously, we finished. We know we finished.
Actually, 10th.
You know where we finished, bro.
What, 10th?
You know where we finished.
You finished 12th. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been looking at
The
Chelsea.
thing is, he's not been done.
Wait, you're not done?
Wait, there's more.
No,
Who's the 4th?
No, obviously, bro.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm just asking. I thought you sounded like you weren't done, innit? You said.
I said those 3, innit?
That's what
so
you
is
said.
that
That's it? Like you locked it in.
I feel like there's a name.
Yeah, I know he has a name. I know he
there's
wants
a
to say
name,
fun.
and I think I know who he's gonna try and say.
Who?
Are you gonna say Colwell?
No, I'm not
Good.
gonna say Cole. I'm gonna say Cole.
Because I saw,
I saw a lot of Cole. I'm thinking
I
no
put Thiago
chance.
Silva before I put Cole.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's a better
who's
shout though. At
who's
least
the other person?
But it would probably either be Thiago Silva. Like, obviously, if you're talking about as the player, obviously Sterling right now, like overall as a player, I'd pick him over Martinelli right now.
Yeah.
But Reece James, obviously, best right back.
And bro, you might have to check it just in case, because I don't know. We could always cut it off afterwards.
Yeah.
Just in case it's not.
Okay,
okay,
cool. But yeah,
So you
Enzo, I'd put him in there
say.
over whoever you don't want to take out. But then and then Thiago Silva over Gabriel most likely. Obviously, Saliba's gonna be in there, and left back is questionable because if you want to talk about availability, Zinchenko is as available as Reece James.
No, he's more available.
If you look at from 2021, like from 2021 up until now, they probably started 2 or played the same amount of games.
But
that's not saying him being unavailable. That's more due to he was at Man City as well. Since he's been Arsenal, he has been unavailable, but he's been more available than Reece James. But basically to say, You having 3 players in there is insane. It's insane, and I just mean it's the arrogance of the Chelsea fans. Because for you to have the team that finished 12th, yeah, we finished 2nd, and the guys to be saying to me, guys are trying to tell me,
and it wasn't even like they had like a player
that stood out,
that banged like 25 goals.
Man's telling me about Sterling.
Who was their best player last season? Kepa.
Bro,
knows?
maybe I don't even know. I don't even know. I couldn't.
I would say Thiago Silva.
Maybe
I'd say
Thiago
Thiago
Silva,
Silva.
and they finished 12th, and their best player was a defender.
That's 38.
Bro, like, they
Like-
were. I just think it's insane for any Chelsea fan to tell me you have max more than 2 players. And Enzo, I'm being kind. Like, I'm being kind of Enzo. And even with Reece James, I'm being kind because I respect him as a footballer, what he can do. But like, for you to argue anything else, Sterling doesn't reach the top 3 because all he's done this season is he's been better off the right, first of all, and he's not better than Saka. So, and then you're saying it on for Martinelli. It's like there's no chance in the last 18 months that Sterling in this world has been better than Martinelli. I can't say that. And then striker, you know that's not even a conversation because you don't have a striker.
I didn't say it. Did I?
So and then Enzo, it's like
The Enzo one, I think that's disrespectful.
I think that's really World Cup
I
tax.
hear the Enzo one.
I
For
think
who?
for who,
Because
that's what I'm
if you're starting Rice, who's next to Rice?
Partey.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd move
But
Rice
I
forward.
haven't.
And put
How
Partey.
many games have you seen them play together? Partey and Rice.
We haven't seen them play together, but I'm talking
So
about
then,
their ability.
Listen,
innit?
if that's the case that you're
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
with,
because
I
that's
if you
because
go
like,
that
if we're
case.
talking strictly like what would work the best.
Yeah.
Definitely Partey and
Because even someone like Caicedo
Rice.
would have gone, if you'd have bought him, he would have gone into your starting 11.
easily as well. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we didn't have a left 8.
Yeah, he would have been in that position. Yeah,
That's
for
the
sure.
only reason, because then Enzo actually kind of makes sense
Mm.
in that situation. And then obviously I'm not picking Gallagher over Odegaard,
No,
so
of
it's
course not.
just.
Of course not.
But that's
No,
the only reason.
I
That's the only
didn't think
reason.
about it like that. Listen,
if you're
if you're
thinking about that,
talking
yeah.
about the availability thing with Partey, then
Yeah.
then 100%. But and listen, I'm never gonna complain because when it came to the Reece James thing,
But then
I
we're
was
getting
like,
the I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
now that I'm deep.
I'd rather have a player that plays than the
Yeah,
best
that-
right back in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, so
because right now Ben White is better than Reece James because he can play.
because he can play.
I'm not saying relax. I'm not saying he's a better player. I'm
Yeah.
not saying he's a better player.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't think it's mad of a gap between them as players.
But yeah, man, it's a new day. If you asked me this question 3 years ago, I'd
I
have been
don't
saying
think
the
it's
exact
mad of a
same
gap.
thing about your team. So,
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's
so fair enough.
like,
innit?
but I'm saying Arsenal fans wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, we were
as in if it was Arsenal, we would only say Aubameyang.
Yeah, it was always
We
only
would-
about
like,
me.
we would only put about we respect that other teams were better than us,
Yeah.
innit? For you guys were telling me that they had more Chelsea players than Arsenal players.
No,
I said,
that's
I was like, in what world can that even exist? Like, what world does that exist?
I
Like,
saw
just have
one
to be
with
real.
like 6 Chelsea players.
Yeah,
and
it's
5
like-
Arsenal.
Guys, fam, I heard this. Guys were trying to tell me that the Sanchez guy is over Raya and Ramsdale. I said, brother, we're not even talking about the keeper. Like, it's an
He's a
Arsenal
bad
keeper.
man for
You're talking
saying
about Sanchez.
He's a bad man for
You're talking
saying
about
that.
Sanchez. Like, I'm thinking these guys.
He said
are,
he's a bad man.
He's
for
a
saying
oh,
that.
I think
bad
guys
man
are
still.
bugging. It's like just disrespect, but it's fine. Like,
The
let
love
the
for
disrespect
Chelsea,
continue.
man.
I think we
love
went
it,
over
man.
that comment so quickly. I can't lie.
What?
That Ben White Reece James thing, I think, was crazy.
Yeah, I don't think there's that big of a gap.
I don't think Ben White is close to Reece James.
I don't think it's as. I think Reece James is better. I don't think it's that big of a gap.
As a right back, I think there is.
I'll be
I
real,
don't.
man.
As a right back, but I also need to remember this is a centre back playing right back.
Mm.
But he's
Also
only
right-
doing that because he's not good enough for centre back.
Well, it's
No,
not that he's
no.
not good enough. It's just that we're
Saliba's
talking about
better.
generational talent at centre back.
So why doesn't he play alongside him?
Because he's
right,
left
He's
foot.
the
foot,
right. He's
left
the
foot.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he tried to do at the
And
start.
Arteta's
Yeah.
got a left foot fetish.
Yeah,
But that's what he tried to do at the start of the season.
and the
innit? That's why
partnership
Gabriel
works
went
better with
playing,
Saliba
innit?
and Gabriel.
With
They both
yeah, he
speak
was.
French, which helps with
One thing
communication.
Arteta will not do is play 2 right footers.
Yeah, he wouldn't do.
If that's
he
the
has
case,
to,
then
it's
I
by
know that
force.
that's an imposter.
Oh, it's Tomiyasu because he can use
Yeah.
his left foot like
He
his
will
right
not
foot.
play 2 right footers.
Yeah, but yeah, I personally, I think Reece James, I respect and rate Reece James. I think he's better offensively, he's better defensively. That's why I think he's a better player. I just don't think the gap is like that. I think the gap is like this. That's what it
Okay,
is
that's okay.
for me.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
okay.
There's a gap. I just don't think it's
Yeah,
as
listen,
big.
If
No, I'd like to
of-
say Ben White is crap, but he's not crap. No,
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 like, I
at
don't
all.
think it's crap. It's just the thing of that. If Rich James was playing 30 games in a season, then I'll be like,
Yeah,
Reece
you're like,
James.
Yeah.
Like, I respect Rich James like a lot. It's just that he just doesn't.
He just gets
pace.
injured.
Yes.
That's what it is.
You know, and I think him and Saka would be cooking for England on
Yeah,
that right hand
1,000.
side.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
overlap
definitely.
would have been insane.
Insane.
100%.
He's too bulky, man.
Yeah, I feel
too
like he has
bulky
to
of a
slim
guy.
down.
You've seen that video, remember? With Kane
Yeah.
trying to do stretches.
You can't. No flexibility.
Because like the way I see footballers, professional players in general, I would assume they have like crazy flexibility. That they're always stretching. They're always getting those massages. Everything. For him, I tried to do some of those stretches and I was easily doing them. And I'm not going to say I'm anywhere near as fit as a professional footballer. And he can't do like a basic stretch. He's like, yeah, Kane, mate, I can't. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Something's wrong there, man. His body is.
Has to figure it out.
But he doesn't want to do surgery. That's the thing. He doesn't want to go through surgery. But
the way it keeps happening, if he keeps getting these hamstring injuries,
Yeah.
his body's telling him something.
What's his injury? What's his recurrent? Is it a knee? Or is it
It's
This one's hamstring.
hamstring.
hamstring?
That's the
Yeah.
main one. Then
That's
he's
the
had
main
like
one.
knees. He's had
The knee ones are peak, man.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Ronaldo was getting injured a lot and he had to drop like a bit of
Yeah.
weight
Mm-hmm.
because he was just getting older and his muscles just weren't.
But he does
carrying
look
it.
more lean, and that's one thing I'll say about Poch. Him having his training and that he will make these players a lot more fit. Because even looking at last year, coming to the season, bare man are just tired, unfit. So as time goes on with him, he will be able to obviously get better fitness. But
You have to see, innit? He has to do it.
he
Score
has to.
predictions?
Yeah, score predictions.
Score predictions.
Me, I'm going to Arsenal.
3-0.
Oh,
1-0 Chelsea.
yeah. As in,
Where are you playing?
I-
Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge, yeah.
3-1 Arsenal.
Okay.
Don't think a clean sheet.
Nah, I think
One
a
nil
clean
Chelsea.
sheet, we're better clean sheets away from home. That's what my trust is that
But I
Chelsea
can see
can't
them.
finish.
Like, I think you lot will slip up just once.
And I wouldn't
When
be surprised
you're,
if we
like,
do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
And
I
surprised.
just think
get a
away
counter
from
here.
home.
We're more locked in.
Bro,
And I don't trust Chelsea's finishing. That's what it is. If we slip up, I feel like we slip up and Jackson puts over the bar. That's the type of vibe I feel. Or Sterling Sterling scuffs it. That type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't see anyone that's gonna be punished. That's what I said to you.
Fair enough.
I really like Sterling as well. I'm really sad he went to Chelsea.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But nonetheless, though. You lot are the favourites. And if we do win,
He's picked up the phone.
Yeah,
and if we do
What time
win,
is
it's peak. But that's for Saturday.
yeah. We'll see.
Yes.
So if you want to
We'll be
check
back to
out
talk about this.
CFCRealistBlue, I'll be on the match review, match preview, and the watch along. So
What time
It'll
is
be
it on
fun time.
Saturday?
5:30.
5:30.
Oh, it's on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
I'll be there.
So yeah, we'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm trying to get 4-0
Forget
on
all
Shaz's stream.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
don't want
word,
none of
yeah.
that.
3-0 there.
We
It's
don't want
lovely.
none of
So I'm
that.
trying to get
None
that.
of that. None of that. But make sure to stay tuned for all of that because there will be banter and someone will be unhappy.
Someone will be on
Someone
that
will.
view. Yeah.
Or it just sends a cheeky 1-1 and everyone just goes
I'll
home
be
I'll be
Yeah.
happy. No, but he'll be
I'll be
unhappy.
I'll
He'll
be
unhappy.
annoyed.
Yeah, I'll be
As
unhappy.
in, if we don't come there
Yeah.
without a win, I'll be very annoyed.
Yeah.
Very annoyed because I was trying to
Oh
win
yeah,
the league.
Tuesday you were saying you'll take a point.
Yeah,
actually.
we're trying to
Fair
win the
enough, fair
league.
enough. Yeah, yeah.
But boys, you know what time it is, man?
What time is
What time
it?
is it?
What time is it?
What time is it?
It's big time knowledge.
Let's go.
Come on.
Big time knowledge.
I never want to hear anyone crumble it again. by the
Honestly,
way.
I can't. We crumbled it. It was crazy. You
Just
didn't want to
is.
say it, innit? The stud, this guy.
Because I know you can say
You
it.
know, it's a joke, man.
Catching corner, he's not here. I'm sorry for him, man.
Well, it's another episode, obviously, of Big Time Knowledge, another segment. Obviously, Shaz, I know you've only been here one time. You're trying to get your first dub. Everybody here's got a ring to their name, so it's a big one for you.
I need that, fam. Just like Chelsea gonna get their first W against Arsenal for a while. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
their first W now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Guy of prophecies. fam.
I've got a couple questions. Obviously, they're more based on Premier League, Champions League. Yeah. And the way it works is that I'll say to you, yeah, so Angelo, it's your turn. You'll say, I want to do Premier League, and I think there's like 15 questions. So you say Premier League question 5. I'll tell you what the
Ooh,
question
okay.
is.
This guy did research.
I'll tell you what the question is. Obviously, you answer. Some might be multiple choice. Some might just be you give an
Nice.
answer,
Alright.
All right.
depending on the question. However, there is a bonus. I call this a big time bonus.
Hey.
Big time bonus. So with big time bonus, the pro is any of these 5 questions, there's only 5 of them, give you 5 points if you get them correct.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the opportunity to stop someone from having a go.
Okay.
You can say, so if you ask for the big time bonus, you get the question right, you can say, I don't want Shaz to have a next goal. So he will skip his goal and it will go to Kamzi and you.
All right.
Say no.
However, if you choose to go for the big time bonus and you get the question wrong, you lose your next goal.
Okay.
You don't get the opportunity to go for.
Oh,
But we can choose to not take the bonus.
You don't have to.
is what you're saying.
So
Okay.
when it's your time for the question, you can say big time bonus. I want to go for big time bonus. And again, there's 5 questions. You go 1 to 5. You say which one, and I'll tell you the question. Give me the answer. You get the bonus.
I'm ready.
This is clutch because if you see someone that's too much in the lead and
Yeah,
you want them to get more points. Okay.
That's where you go.
I see you.
So who wants to start? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You go first. Kamzi.
He's trying to get that
Let me make
done.
sure you can't see this. Premier League or Champions League?
Premier League, question 11.
Question 11.
Question
Okay, you went far up. Okay, let me get that question for you.
Far up or far down?
Yeah,
Well
I'll
done.
take anything. Yeah.
So Spurs
Answer that.
won the game against Sheffield United 2-1. What minute did they score their winning goal?
Yikes.
Are you gonna give me leeway? Cause this is.
You don't have to give the exact, like, you don't have to tell me 81st, 20 seconds.
Okay.
But you just the minute. Whether it's the 80th minute.
What happens if no one gets it, but people get?
If he doesn't get, then I'll
It's
just keep the
closest.
question there. You can go back if you want to try for the question next.
Okay.
But this season,
This season, the game against Sheffield United, they won 2-1. What time did they get?
70th.
No.
No. Unlucky?
excuse
Shots.
Go on.
Premier League or Champions League?
Premier League.
Well, give me the number.
11.
Oh, okay. So same question.
Mm.
What minute did Tottenham score their winning goal against Sheffield United this season?
Was it 96?
No.
Yeah, I feel like
No.
I should answer it now because it's somewhere around there now.
It was close. It was close.
Your reaction
It
was
close.
telling.
Angelo, Premier League, Champions League.
Oh, I think I was thinking.
No, I'll go with something different. I'll go with Prem, but
Mm.
I want question 3.
Question 3. Okay. So, Premier League, for a lot of this season, didn't have a 0-0 game this season. What was the first Premier League 0-0 game
In history?
this season?
Oh, it's this season. I was
Yeah, this season. This season.
What was the first 0-0 game this season?
I think I remember this.
Wasn't it Newcastle and oh my god. Oh, I forgot who. Like Newcastle and, I can't remember who the other team was.
I'll give you 10 more
Newcastle or
seconds.
West Ham.
No, that is incorrect. Okay, so the first one has been tough.
Crazy.
It's been tough.
Wow.
No one.
But everyone went Prem as
I
well.
went.
But it's cool. We go to the next one. Kamzi, go
I'll
again.
go Champions League,
Okay.
question 7. For my
Champions
Starboy.
League question 7. You said Starboy. Shout out Saka, man. What has the score been in the last 3 Champions League finals?
1-0.
That is correct.
Nice, yeah.
That is correct. It's not the longest run, though. Apparently, the longest run of 1-0 scorelines in the finals was 1978, 79, 80, 81, 82, and 83. All ended.
Didn't it Italian
That's
team win it
Italian.
every
Yeah,
season?
that's Italian
so.
scorelines.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
6 years in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's your first point on the board. First point on the board to Kamzi.
Thank you.
Shads, what question?
I'll be real to you.
Premier League or Champions League?
I'll go Champions League,
Okay.
number 14.
Number 14. Who is the youngest player to captain a team to victory in the Champions League final? This is multiple choice,
Okay.
as it's not an easy one.
Nice, okay.
A. Didier Deschamps. B. Steven Gerrard. C. Frank Lampard. D. Manuel Neuer.
Have they all won the Champions League as well?
Of course.
Yeah.
I would say
I'll give you 10.
Deschamps.
Correct.
Damn,
He
damn.
was
Damn,
he was
man.
only 24 years old when he left Marseille to victory in
My
1993.
I was going to say, though, if he had gotten that wrong, surely you have to scrap the multiple choice. Because then there's only 3 options left. It makes it easier.
Cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't give you that opportunity to answer that question again. Angelo, Premier League or Champions League?
Everyone's going with Champions League. Let's go Champions League. Let's go question 10.
Question 10. Ooh.
Don't do this.
So it's a tough one. How many British managers have won?
Say again. Try again.
How many British managers have won European Cup finals? Multiple choice. 3, 5, 7, or 9
British managers
have won European Cup finals. 3, 5, 7, or 9. It's a tough one.
I can't.
Come on, man.
3.
No.
Man.
Okay.
If it was
You
a-
can't answer this question again, so I'll give you the answer. It was 7.
Really?
say
Wow.
that.
Jock Stein was the first in 1967. The last being Alex Ferguson in
Is Bobby
2008.
Robson on that list for Barcelona?
No. You got Bob Paisley, Matt Busby, Brian Clough,
See, I had Busby,
Tony Barton, Joe
Alex
Fagan.
Ferguson.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
was thinking, who else could it possibly
There's
be?
a lot of those guys in the
Brian
early
Clough.
60s, yeah. Okay. And nobody's on a big time bonus. It's a 1 point for Shaz, 1 point for Kamzi, 0 for Angelo right now.
It's a bit early.
This is the third round.
Yeah.
Kamzi,
How many rounds is there?
I'll go 5.
Okay,
Crazy.
I'm in a good place.
Wait, this is the third round already? Crazy.
Third round.
I'll go Premier League 8, question 8.
Okay. This is an interesting one.
Here we go.
Who is the first manager to go 5 games undefeated at Old Trafford? Actually, the only manager to go 5 games undefeated at Old Trafford.
Please don't do this. I can see some.
What do you mean? I'm confused.
So the person went 5 games undefeated at Old Trafford in 5 different fixtures in a row.
Can
He hasn't lost at Old Trafford.
I search his name? I literally know who it is. Can I say who it is? But I just don't remember his name at the moment.
You have to give me the name. You have to give me the name. You have to give me the name.
Sorry, that was hilarious. Let me search. Basically, said, let me search for the answer.
No. Like, I know who it is.
I get what you're
I see
saying,
his
yeah.
face. I know his face. I know who he is. I'm just.
I'm sorry, I got to press you for an answer here, mate. You got 10 seconds left on the clock.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go on, just give an answer. Give an answer. Give me a name.
I can't.
I'm so sorry, mate.
I know his name.
Yeah, you just can't get it.
I know his face. I know who it is. I just don't remember his name.
Okay. Shads,
Sounds like a song.
give me
Okay.
a Premier League or Champions League.
I'm gonna go with Champions League.
Okay.
Let's go with number 9.
Champions League, number 9. Let me get that one up.
What's he doing?
I do not know.
We done.
It's locked.
I keep my eyes on him.
How many English clubs have played in Champions League finals? This is a multiple choice again. You're good with these ones. 5, 7, 9, or 11. How many English clubs have played in Champions League finals?
So do you mean?
Champions League European
So
Cup.
do you mean how many different teams?
How many different teams?
So because obviously my team's been there 3
Okay.
times, but they only count
Yeah,
as one.
yeah, it
team.
only counts as one.
Okay. And you said the options were again?
5, 7, 9, 11. Yes, incorrect. It is
7,
9.
9.
It was one of them
5
two,
have won
bro.
them. Aston Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, and Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest. 4 have not. Arsenal, Leeds,
Tottenham.
obviously
Oh,
Tottenham.
sorry, yeah,
6 have
yeah,
won it in
yeah,
terms of
yeah.
Man City won it. Yeah, and Tottenham, yeah.
Damn, bro.
Did you say English or British?
English,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
And the answer, I should have said number 9. It was
Angelo, Premier League or Champions League? It's a chance to get a point on the board.
I'll do Champions League question 8.
Everybody's loving the champions. Oh. Inter have won consecutive finals in 1964 and 1965. How many English clubs have won consecutive finals in the Champions League?
How many?
English
and
club.
it's not a multiple choice.
I'll give you the multiple choice.
Okay.
None, 1, 2, or 3.
I'll say 1. No?
No, it
I thought
was
Liverpool would have done
It
it.
was-
you're gonna say it's wrong. I mean, you're gonna say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So can I? Is it 2?
2. Correct. Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest and Liverpool.
Oh my days, yes.
Yeah,
I
Forest.
forgot they went back to back.
Yeah.
2 times.
This is the round 4. Angelo, it might be you that's gonna go for the big time bonus.
Might have to be.
So if everybody's still on 1 point.
Yeah, me and Jabril.
Jabril, back to Premier League.
Premier
champion.
League 8.
Premier League. Oh, you're going back for
I
it.
won that question.
Who is the first manager?
Roy Hodgson.
There we go.
Told you
There
I
we
knew his
go.
name.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Damn name.
There's a
I'm
second
surprised
point.
you lot knew. I thought you knew the answer to that.
I forgot what the question was.
I was hoping they were like they don't remember the number
hard.
because I had a feeling you were gonna go for it. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Roy Hodgson. Shads.
Premier League 11.
Premier League 11.
I did. No, I didn't. That was Champions League.
That was the
That
Premier League 11 is the Tottenham one.
Yeah,
What
that was a
minute did they
Tottenham
score?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you didn't get. Yeah, no one got the answer for that one.
Yeah. I'm going to say 97. Don't do this to me.
No,
It's Pete
No.
because now I know what it
that's
is.
tough, bro. That's tough.
Oh my.
Angelo,
Let's just try it.
let's
I'm gonna
go.
go with the bonus thing.
Yeah,
You have to say it.
What is it? Big time bonus.
Big time bonus. Okay, there's 5 questions. Pick which number, 1 to 5.
This is still round 4, right?
This is round 4.
Yeah.
1 to 5. I like 3. 3 is a lucky number for me.
This is a multiple choice question. But if you get this correct, you get 5 points and you're in the lead.
What?
So, who has hit the woodwork the most in Premier League history?
Lord have mercy.
1, RVP. 2, Rooney. 3, Luis Suarez. 4, Sergio Aguero.
Hold on. Aguero, RVP,
Rooney, and Suarez.
Suarez. Oh, that's tough. I'm just gonna say Rooney.
Incorrect.
Are you gonna give the answer?
Incorrect. Do you want me to? I can keep it as an option.
No, 'cause I think
give
I
you the
know it.
answer.
Oh, calm down.
Yeah.
You want me to keep it as a?
No.
No.
Say the answer.
Say the answer.
Keep it or say
No,
it.
say it.
Okay, if you're gonna say it, then can I guess?
No, I want to guess them.
No. I don't
You
want the
get
points. I don't
Okay,
want
yeah,
the
you can guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
RVP.
correct. It was
Yeah, I was gonna say
RVP.
him as
RVP
well.
hit the woodwork 44 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rooney had 43. Well, Angelo, because of that, you do not get your goal.
So you don't.
You
have
don't
it.
get your
Somehow,
final
yeah.
goal.
So
So you're now out.
0
of it.
points.
0 points.
So Kamzi,
No point.
you're on 2 points.
I am.
So you could
I could win
go out
this.
and end this
Yeah.
Don't
by
do
going for a big time bonus,
I'm not-
and then also stopping Shaz from getting his final turn.
I should've
Or
just-
you can play it safe, go for a 3 points, and hope that Shaz doesn't go for a big time bonus and get it correct.
I want to go for Champions League
Okay.
number 5.
Champions League number 5.
I don't know the way it's smiling.
The final
Uh,
was in Istanbul
Uh-huh.
this year, or the previous year for Man City,
Mhm.
Inter, where Liverpool beat Milan in 2005. Which stadium has hosted the most European Cup finals? Multiple choice:
okay.
Bernabeu, Olympia Stadion, San Siro, Wembley.
Wembley.
That is correct. Wembley's hosted 7 finals.
As soon as I heard Wembley, it's like
Yeah.
I think
We're
it's
gonna host
Wembley.
this one.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
this
back
year.
again this year. So you got 3 points in the bag. So Shads, the only chance of you winning this,
You know what I'm
Bonus.
going for.
it's a
Bonus.
big time bonus. So
Big time bonus.
question 3 is out of it. So you got
Okay.
1, 2, 4, and 5.
I'll go with number 1.
Number 1.
Number
Big
one.
time
So-
bonus.
Cristiano Ronaldo has scored the most goals in Champions League finals.
Don't say how many has he scored.
Who was second? Who scored the second amount of goals in Champions League finals?
Who has scored
Oh,
the second amount
You
of goals?
you were
Second.
thinking all time minutes because it was like
Yeah.
that's obvious.
The second most goals in Champions League finals.
Huh.
You'll be very surprised by who the answer is.
Oh, do you know it?
Yeah. Because I know Ronaldo stats, so I can see who's like second.
Second.
Usually. So
Oh my god. Oh my days. I was gonna say Eto. No.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
can I say who I think
He
it
scored
is?
three
You can
though.
say.
Is it not Bell?
Etu didn't
Bale.
score.
I
It's
thought
Gareth
Bale.
Bell.
Yeah.
It's Gareth Bell with
Yeah.
3. Etu got 2.
He's
And-
got 2. He
Yeah.
scored one against.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
1.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you know what I
That's
just deeped? I remember the 0-0 because it was a recent one.
Yeah.
Palace and Forest.
No. It was
What?
Chelsea, Bournemouth.
Bro, it was Chelsea Bournemouth.
Palace
bro.
Palace got 2 afterwards. Chelsea Bournemouth was the first 0-0
Oh,
game.
the first one.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go for that?
Sorry, I thought you said the only 0-0.
Oh, no, it was the first one. Yes.
Because I didn't remember the number.
On your
We were
team
too
anyway,
after.
That's
man.
cool.
I didn't
Huh?
remember the number.
Well, Kamsi,
That's
congratulations. You're close. You're close because Etu was on the list. He was
Yeah.
third.
That's jarring
Bro,
because
Gareth
I
Bell was
knew
the
that.
only one.
That's dead. He
Yes,
scored
though.
2 in 2018 and 1 in the other one. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Kamsi,
That's
the champion.
I think that's my third one.
Yeah, you've been on
He's
a nice
beaten
streak
me
right
both
now. I can't
times,
even lie.
fam.
Yeah,
Dead,
Shaz,
fam.
you were close, man.
More
Yeah.
of that on the weekend, man.
I'm surprised guys didn't want to
Forget
take the
that.
big time bonus fist, but he didn't want to lose out on.
I was stupid.
Angelo
though.
had
I
to.
should have taken it in the last round and gone.
Yeah, and then gone, yeah.
for something else.
Yeah.
That's
Because the
true.
Tottenham one that they scored. What was it then?
99.
99th.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have said 95th. So it's
99.
fine.
I would have said 98. Thank God I didn't go for that.
They were losing. by that
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah, but
they
wait,
changed it.
wait. The Tottenham one. What minute was it?
99. 99.
I was thinking of a game away.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
it
was
was
thinking.
recent.
You was thinking a different game.
when Sheffield Basuma got the red
Oh,
card.
God, yeah, that was.
That's the game I was thinking
That
of.
was the last game.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
It
that's
was a
jarring,
good
man.
bit time knowledge. I think there were some questions, some bonus ones. I feel like guys,
That should
guys
be more
could've
than
got-
5
They
rounds,
weren't
man.
difficult.
Can you do a
Just
bonus
need to
round?
brush up on something.
bonus card.
Really a bonus round.
If you want to do it for bands, what?
If you want to do it for bands, yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm keeping my win.
Forget that.
He wanted the win.
I think you could have got question 5.
I want to hear. I want to hear the other bonus
Other
question.
bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
other one is name 3 Netherlands teams that have won the Champions League.
PSV, Ajax, and Groningen.
No,
But the first two are right.
first two are correct.
Sparta Rotterdam.
No,
No, Ajax, PSV, and
It's not Feyenoord.
final.
Swear down.
I didn't know
Feyenoord,
they've
yeah.
won that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with
The other
Arsenal,
one was-
man?
Only one of these teams have won La Liga more than once. Real Sociedad, Seville, Espanyol, and Real Betis.
Best.
Espanol.
Nope.
Flipping no.
Sevilla.
Nope. Real Sociedad have won it twice.
Crazy. We all got it wrong.
And then the last one was name the 3 players who have been sent off in the Champions League final.
I will lie to you.
Sent
Didier
off in
Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Drogba got sent off.
Bro, against
Yeah,
Man United, that's why we
2008,
lost,
United
bro.
won, yeah.
That's why we lost,
bro.
You lost because John Terry slipped.
No,
Yeah.
but if
But
he,
he-
but
but
if
Drogba
Drogba
would've
was
taken
there,
the
it was
better,
game done.
Damn.
You know
Done.
that
It would have
one.
been game done.
God told you otherwise.
Oh, Layman.
Yeah,
man.
and then there's one more.
Saying the London boys just love the red cards. Did Tottenham get a red card?
No.
I'd have been a free Pete.
That-
This guy did play for Chelsea though at one point in his career.
Oh.
This guy did play for Chelsea
Deco.
at one point in his career.
I say that, you know, how can I say that?
Is this
I don't know.
one of the Madrid finals?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, that red card? No,
Carvalho.
Vidal didn't get that.
I was
red
thinking
card.
Carvalho. No.
Begins with a C.
Begins with a C.
Claude Makelele?
Mm. Madrid finals. Think of the teams Madrid have played. Players that have played for Chelsea and also played against
Real
Madrid. Madrid
They
didn't get the red card, so
Madrid didn't get the red card.
no.
He's an ex-Chelsea player.
Yeah.
That's
Courtois?
bad.
No.
No. Yeah, no
I was
red
thinking the.
He ain't been to one
Players
Champions
that
League
begin with C.
It's a
C.
Juventus player.
I knew it was a Juventus.
Cuadrado.
Cuadrado.
Yes, Cuadrado.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
card.
the last
sham.
final?
That was 2017.
Team,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
You got sent
Oh
off.
yeah, no.
I would hate to be a Juve. fan around
Mandzukic,
that time.
Yeah.
that was he scored a banger that
Yeah.
game.
that was the one.
Bicycle
So
type
did
kick.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Did Ronaldo do that in the final? Was that
He
that
scored-
game?
No,
No, he didn't.
that
in
was
the
a
final.
season.
He did it in the
Yeah.
semis.
the next year.
Yeah.
Bale did it in the final.
Bell. Yeah.
Damn man.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was a good one.
Fuck all of
I
you.
shouldn't have
Sorry.
gone to the Tottenham
Sorry.
thing, man. I shouldn't have gone back
Damn.
to the Tottenham thing, man. Like,
Yeah, as in there was some questions
like,
there.
I
I
knew he
like,
was there. I
like
knew,
you-
I knew
like
it.
devil-
What's
Guys,
like an
so-
easy
Fam.
question that you're like, you would have gotten that straight away?
Let me see. There's a couple ones that I thought like that were calm. Like, let me go to the question. Like, who has? There was one team. Luton, obviously, were the first team to lose 4 Premier League games.
Yeah.
The second team to lose 4 Premier League games
in a row.
But I would have said Swindon were the first team to have done it. Who was the next team that lost 4?
Derby.
Lost 4.
Derby.
They lose their first ever 4 Premier League games.
First ever.
Yeah.
This has to be something else crap.
Yeah. So Swindon was the first one in 93-94. Luton done it this season.
Millwall.
Never made it.
I think they've never been in the Premier.
Yeah.
I think one of them was
QPR.
to do with like Haaland.
Blackpool.
No, it was Luton. Luton was the second team.
Oh, there's only been those teams. I thought
there was someone in the middle.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Last season, Arsenal, Man City were top. Who was the other team that finished the day top of the Premier League?
Tottenham.
Yep. Evan Ferguson scored a hat-trick at 18 years old. Name 2 other players that scored a hat-trick at 18.
Rooney.
And
in the Premier League.
Rashford didn't get a hat-trick at 18.
No, never did.
He hasn't. I don't think he's
in
ever
the
got.
Premier League.
Rashford's never gotten a hat-trick in the Prem.
Has he never?
No.
No.
Even Pulisic has that. My brother.
Well done. And where's he now?
Rooney didn't get one in the Prem at 18.
Damn, man.
And Nelka?
No.
Henry? No, he wasn't here.
It's 2 Liverpool players.
2 Liverpool players.
Michael
Owen.
Yeah.
Robbie Fowler.
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good
true
one,
or false, Newcastle's 8-0 win featured 8 different goal scorers.
True.
Yeah. So there was some questions.
Yeah, there
guys
were. Yeah.
Could have got one.
I'll be real, man.
It couldn't be just
5 rounds. I feel
You
like
know
this is too good. It needs to be like, can be like 10.
I would have liked to do something like just obviously for time.
Yeah, of
Time
course,
sake,
of
we
course.
have to make sure that
I need
it
to
was
get a
calm.
bell because I'm way more than this season, fam.
Like,
I
it was
don't
nice.
like this is a rip off, fam. I'm always close as well, man. I could have just won if I just said. I even remember the last question.
I was hoping there was more
Damn.
big time bonuses. I was hoping for guys to do.
No, you
So
were.
the other thought I was doing, which I was thinking to do, I chose to go the other route, was that if you got the question right, if I ask the question to another guy, you can say still and stop that person from taking that question.
Yeah, but if guys were crying last time that I was
but that's
answering,
you're giving you
I
have
was
earned
answering.
the right.
I'm not complaining about that.
Oh my days! But it was a good attempt.
Yeah.
Kamsi.
You didn't finish the
Yeah, it was. I remember when I was editing, I was like,
fucks with it,
wow,
bro.
like he done that insanely quick. Like he said, like Fizz didn't even know the question had been answered. Like Kamsi's there laughing.
Come like I need one without Kamsi because clearly he has a lot.
He's your
of knowledge.
kryptonite, man.
He has a lot of knowledge. If I had Fizz and Andrew, I'd be eating good, fam.
Yeah, it's another day, innit? Like we'll see, innit? We'll see another day. The day will come where it's Fizz and Angelo.
Another day I pick
We
different questions.
got that here, innit? So if you come in another day and you don't win it, that clip
Yeah,
is there.
it's
talking
true.
about another day. It's
Can't
calm.
bottle it.
No, can't bottle
And
it.
I'll tell people that was my twin.
I'm dead. Oh man. But you guys again, thank you obviously for coming through. Kamsi, congratulations on your 3rd chip. It's crazy. We can't let this guy run away with it no more. No more. Shaz, obviously, thank you for jumping on as always.
Of course.
You'll see again. His information will be in the description below. Watch out for the watch along. It's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Angelo will probably be there. So it's gonna be fun. Chelsea obviously gonna be another loss.
No.
Was it 3-point bridge? I need that one.
For us, that should be for us though.
3-point bridge, man. Eddie's backyard.
You will see Nicholas Jackson, bro. Don't worry.
Today was a nice episode for Angelo. No United fan though.
Oh my God,
Weeks,
yeah,
though. It's been a
yeah.
couple
I'm
weeks
surprised
of
we
United.
didn't.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
surprised you didn't. I thought you
that's
guys were gonna make a deal of the ownership.
What's
thing.
happened?
The ownership thing, innit?
Oh.
The DUI.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Qatar,
as
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
when
It's
looking
alright.
at it now.
It's not
I don't
bad.
think it's as deep as people have made it out.
If we did this on the first day, it would have been
mad,
Yeah.
It would have been
Yeah.
hot. Where?
I wish you heard this guy's rant, fam.
Well,
If
he
you,
was
if you
fantastic.
like, fam,
It was
About what?
insane. About just the fact about United are not going to win anything. Like he was loving it. So
No, I'm told
He
you.
went on
get
like a
me?
20-minute rant.
For the next 6 years, like they're not gonna see no Premier League or Champions League this decade. No.
we'll leave it at that. We'll let United fans go and argue with him.
Let us know.
Go to his channel. Go to his
yeah.
page. Blow up CFCRealistBlue.
Come on.
You can, if you want to back United there, you can do all of that. But
Don't.
obviously,
in fact, don't support him.
please, obviously, like, comment, subscribe, keep sharing the videos. We're pumping out these videos as much as we can. And we'll be back again, hopefully, with an Arsenal win, Chelsea loss, and back to Premier League football, which I've been missing. So
yeah, for sure.
let's catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
In a bit.